And now we turn to the Occupists.
The Occupists.
The Occupists who have
I like making up new words. That one's mine.
That's yours.
It is.
Who have been creating havoc around the country with their protests, and I've seen some of this on TV, and the general consensus is that the charitable consensus is that, number one, the economy is in the toilet. A lot of very good, honest people who have done nothing wrong have been badly damaged by the economic downturn, and they don't know what to do or where to turn. And on the other hand, the uncharitable point of view on these rallies and protests is that a lot of these are just professional revolutionaries.
Yeah, the rent-a-mob crowd.
Rent-a-mob, yeah, yeah, and nuts and crackpots who are relentless provocateurs trying to create chaos.
That's right. Well, there's something inside of all of us, Jay, that wants to play the role of the revolutionary. Just as man always wants to emancipate himself from all restraints, this takes its form in folks that are joining these, as we might say, Abby Hoffman's line, a rebel for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And so, but the difficulty here is when we talk about what's happening with the Occupy Wall Street movement, the reason why so much of the nation holds these folks in contempt is because these folks say that they're against crony capitalism, but yet, as I wrote in a column this week for Gary Welling's paper, The Current, that we look at Solyndra as the poster child for crony capitalism. And yet, do we see the name of Solyndra appearing on any of the placards by any of these protesters?
No.
So perhaps they're not as sincere in their wishes as they say they are to try to prevent crony capitalism. See, the conservative actually has a suspicion of big business, just as he knows the damage that can be done by big government.
Conservatives have been railing against big government, crony capitalism, Wall Street, going back to the earliest days.
Yeah, the conservative believes in a separation between big government and corporatism. I mean, if we talk about making sure that they remain separate, that the government should act as the unbiased referee, where it draws the lines of the market and it acts as an unbiased referee and allows the folks that are at liberty to compete on a level playing field. But what we see from the corporatists and from particularly these occupists that are basically nearing a riotous stage across America is that they're not looking for a level playing field on which the competitors compete, but rather they're looking to level all of the competitors in the first place. They're looking for an equalitarian style of redistribution
of
wealth.
Just arguing just old-fashioned communism / socialism. We hate capitalism, and I've seen some of the posters saying that, and it just seems to be a very inarticulate, if not stupid, appeal to emotion. Mm-hmm. And what's really discomforting is to see otherwise intelligent people like Bloomberg coddling them.
Pandering to them. Well, and see, this is the thing that makes this so very difficult, because when we start defining terms, if they were truly against corporatism, if they were truly railing against the Frank Dodd bill, or this terrible waste of money to bail out banks in the TARP plans and all of this incredibly bad stimulus, they would find friendly allies from the Tea Party. But instead, what we're finding is these folks are really looking to have their college debt eliminated, and they're looking for the handouts that we've heard from the redistributionists all along.
Yeah,